over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game. The NBA on... On paper. This is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, BA, but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Here's Suggs. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Isaac. Rebounded by Castle. And Fox, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. And here's Banchero from the line. Outside, Caldwell-Pope, just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Typically, there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided the game, and in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
And as he's gotten more comfortable in the league, Carter Jr.'s assist numbers have gone up, a sign the game is slowing down for him.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, BA.
And Carroll with a screen on Fox. And Carroll outside. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. They set the pick. Takes it inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Caldwell Pope. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Fox outside. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The three from Wembanyama hits a three-pointer.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope and Carroll with a screen on Fox. Caldwell Pope for three, knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, we saw him score 13. No good from outside. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. With Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display, as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got his third basket on the night right there.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Suggs against Fox. Suggs with it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, we always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for...
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Magic up 3, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Banchero in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Suggs. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Carter finds Banchero. From deep. San Antonio with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Picked by Carter. 4 on the clock. The big man, Banchero, showing the range. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing. Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Banchero. Banchero getting busy on the break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Banchero the screen. Three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Spurs trail by 8. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Can they get it? And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Comfortable with the ball in his hands, the rookie Castle just goes to work on them with the dribble move.
The kick out to Banchero. Banchero on the aggressive dunk by Banchero.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Suggs against Fox. Fox with a screen on Isaac. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Now here's Isaac. He's scoreless. Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Banchero drives. The shot's good. Banchero's got 13.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Castle. 26 seconds left in the second period. The three from Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Left side, Caldwell Pope. Ben Carroll, left side. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's... And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the San Antonio Spurs. Appreciate you joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Vassell and Johnson are the two of the three. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wing shot on the way. Good. He hits the jumper. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Pass to Batadze. Here's Harris. Wagner outside. Batadze with a screen. 4-3. Offensive board. Spurs trail by 11. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Here's Black. He's guarded by Paul. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Chris Paul. Orlando shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 12. For three. Vassell outside. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Batadze. Good. Batadze's got his first points in this one.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points. Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Black. And that one drops for him. Black's got 7 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Wagner hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it. And that was from way outside. Wagner's confidence, really exceptional.
Paul for three. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Vassell passes to Paul. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. That one falls. 7 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The drive by Paul. Hooks it in off the killer crossover.
Paul's ball handling skills are insane, off the charts, amazing at snaking through and making the defense look bad.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Harris. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Harris has got his first points of the night.
He's a capable scorer from just about anywhere. He's smart and looking for the high percentage shot.
Paul passes to Vassell. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. And no good. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 16-7 run. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got 9 points.
And Paul with the good touch on the floater. Guys, that's a difficult shot to make, that floater, but it's one of his many go-to shots.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul with it, now guarded by Harris. It's picked off.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Pass to Black. Wagner on the wing. The three. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it's Orlando up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so here is Orlando. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Caldwell-Pope, the pass to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Carter. Oh, he tries a 3.
They do have the lead, but their three-point game has not been as effective as it was in the first half.
Fox. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
The 3 from Suggs. And another miss by Orlando. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Sohan. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here goes Fox, and he gets it to go.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Caldwell-Pope against Fox. And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 15. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox get up and finish with some power. And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
The three from Barnes, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fox with a screen on Caldwell Pope. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Castle. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Carter. Now Caldwell Pope. From downtown. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. The three from Barnes. To the right side. Back to Sohan. There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Suggs. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Shot is good by Isaac.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Magic.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paolo Banchero.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And Carroll passes to Isaac. Isaac with a screen on Fox. Here's Caldwell Pope.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter.
Here's Fox. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he lays it up and in. Now the Magic with it. It's a 13-point game. Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Wembanyama, no good. Suggs. Oh, kind of mean on that one.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Fox with a drive. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3. And for Orlando, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Isaac out there with Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Here are the Magic now, following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. From downtown, Banchero, that's good. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Mathurin against Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Bitadze following the score by Indiana, and finished off by Banchero.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
With some arc, rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Turner with it, picked up by Suggs. Walker with a clean look, and a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Walker against Banchero. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Here's Banchero, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Baseline jumper, and it's Banchero missing. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Walker taking his time here. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about. for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. And he lays it straight in. Mathurin's got his second basket.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bankero. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Banchero up there with Isaac, and it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Caldwell Pope for three. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Into the lane. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's Halliburton penetrating.
This here is about work and effort by Jalen Suggs on the defensive end. Boy, how about the ability to alter shots?
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 9.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And stolen by Siakam. Mathurin against Banchero. Here's Walker. Back to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Pass to Halliburton. Lets the three fly. Carter pulls it in.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
We love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Outside, Walker. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A three ball. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. And here is Isaac, defended by Mathurin. Halliburton against Caldwell Pope. And good that time. And now a 5-point Orlando lead.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
Halliburton with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Turner for 3. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
2 trays now in the 2nd quarter after he hit one in the 1st.
Here's Suggs. Pops in the layup for 2. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
And it's Halliburton penetrating at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Isaac. Here's Halliburton. Back to Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Now
and in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Toppin. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Bryant in at center. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pacers trail by 4. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Orlando leading by 4. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Now Shepard. Nothing on the board. And finished off by Shepard.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And that one's good, Wagner.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Inside. Here's Shepard. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Nemo. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
There's a screen by Toppin. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Bryant. Shepard with the ball. The shot from 20 feet away. De Silva with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Magic making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. And Neesmith with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here's Nemhard, guarded by Harris. 1:09 left to play in the third. Nemhard with it. Harris is there. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Nemhard. 1:02 left to play in the third. Wagner outside. Here's Black. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pacers trail by 4. Shepard with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. They get the rebound. Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Wagner. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 4.
Good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Indiana, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Van Carroll looking around. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane and finished off by Van Carroll.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an... Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Magic lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Man, the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Isaac out there with Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Turner passes to Walker. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Isaac. Back to Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. For 3. There's Bitadze. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Kicks it out to Banchero. From outside the arc. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Suggs. Shakes him. Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up-fakes you into a foul.
Good on the second free throw. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Foot in the ground, and Mathurin is gone. Hard to stop off the drive.
Suggs passes to Isaac. Isaac a screen on Mathurin. Caldwell Pope pushes to Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Magic lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Halliburton up top. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Turner. Launches it from deep. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, well, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. Banchero a screen on Mathurin. Kicks it out to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And it's Halliburton missing. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And there's no
doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Magic.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Caldwell Pope against Mathurin. Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really
everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that can be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And it's Fox missing.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Fox against Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Fox.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Left side, Mathurin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Castle. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Mathurin against Fox. Now here's Mathurin. Soft touch off the glass.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Spurs lead by 5. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Mathurin. Sohan with the ball. Fox outside. Lets it go from 11. Pacers with a rebound. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
It's Fox with a drive. The 3 from Barnes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. There's the 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Big-time scores like Mathurin. I mean, they answer you back.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Box for 3. The rebound by Turner.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Pass to Mathurin. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Fox. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Mathurin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there.
That tie game in San Antonio. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the floor for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. De'Aaron Fox on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season. Taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals. And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Mathurin passes to Turner. It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Fox against Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Fox. Three-pointer Mathurin. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
It's Fox with a drive. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Mathurin. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox with the ball. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Outside Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama out to the right wing. No one near him. Castle misses. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Right side, Walker. There's a screen by Turner. Walker with it. Guarded by Wembanyama.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
The Spurs have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Shot's good by Matherin. Matherin's got 16 points. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Here's Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Matherin, pass to Turner. Back to Matherin. Oh, Fox with a steal. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer Matherin. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Castle. He's got 7. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Outguarded by Wembanyama.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And it's Fox penetrating.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Turner, a screen on Fox. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so he hits both. And here's Paul. Long range from the inbound. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. He made a big impact scoring. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth. Kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
All right, fellas. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Matherin.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. Paul can't get it to go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Bryant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And the shot goes. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Toppin, a screen on Paul, and he drives in. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Paul. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. That's tipped. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Nesmith. Money from the wing. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Paul can't get it to go.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Nembhard outside. Launches it. And Chris Paul clears it away.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Vassell outside. Back to Paul. The kick out to Johnson. To the left side wing. 3 on the clock. And there's the drive. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
If you get open, Paul will find you. Chris has the best vision in the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Vassell outside with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Paul. Takes the 3. And that's good. Shepard for 3. Shepard's got his second basket on the night. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And that one's good.
Paul exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Over to the wing. On the wing, Vassell. He's guarded by Nembhard. Now here's Vassell. The D's right on him. Up and in on the layup. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for San Antonio. And some changes here for the Pacers.
Substitution on court.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Mathurin. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading. Outside for Wembanyama. Fox outside. Spins. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Halliburton. The 3 ball. The shot no good. He gets it up. The shot misses. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. San Antonio on top, up by. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
And he nails the third. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Pass to Turner. Fires from 14. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Being productive, Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Mathurin, driving to the basket, and he dunks it down.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Mathurin. Another one falls for Indiana.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Three-pointer, Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall. Pacers leading by 4. Oh, Fox with a steal. The 3 from Wembanyama. They grab their own miss. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Mathurin. It's stolen by Fox. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Barnes against Siakam. Barnes goes in. Got it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fox against Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Fox. Here's Mathurin, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Here goes Fox, and the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 22 points.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's Mathurin, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is what you need from your go-to scorers. Nice job by Mathurin. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Fox against Mathurin. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Here's Castle, and he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Outside Mathurin. And he converts the layup. Mathurin's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And a huge shot from Mathurin. This guy has ice water in his veins. Someone who embraces embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Pass to Turner. Money! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Mathurin against Fox. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up!
We have seen Mathurin come up clutch before.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Halliburton against Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Fox. Inside. Halliburton with a steal. Knocked away. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this
Now the The new season is tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Banchero in at the small forward position. Drills it from outside.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Castle. Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. It's good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Banchero with the ball. Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan. He can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Fox with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. Over Banchero. Spurs passing it around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Now, here's Banchero. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Castle. And the layup is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Banchero draws the double. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Takes the three. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Wembanyama outside. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Sohan with the ball, defended by Carter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Castle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Over Fox. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero outside. Latrey. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Fox kicks to Barnes. There's 47 seconds left in the first. And the basket is good. Fox has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Plays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Barnes. It's stolen by Banchero. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Sohan. Here's Castle. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Magic. They and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Barnes at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd basket of the night. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fella. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Caldwell Pope on the wing, Isaac. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Carter left side. Shoots the 3. Kicks it out to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fox against Suggs. Fox passes to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Banchero outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Both free throws good from Banchero. Here's Fox. Last time out, he had 13 points. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. Pass to Banchero. .110 left to play here in the half. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Fox with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Banchero outside. No good with the triple. Nobody near Barnes. Drills the three-pointer.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Outside, Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Banchero. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your...
Taking a look here now at the Magic. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you...
Shifting gears back to that first half, De'Aaron Fox had it all working.
His selections is touch.
And that is our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Ball against Anthony, poked away, and stolen by Wagner. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots, nets the corner 3. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Here's San Antonio now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Paul passes to Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
more Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Ball finds Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Wagner outside. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Black the pass to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Orlando leading. Black in the post, defended by Paul. Batadze the pass to Harris. Uncovered. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
It's stolen by Harris. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And it's Wagner missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Count it. Good. Vassell's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
He's just got it on automatic right now. Shoot 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
A nice balance by Wagner, taking the hit like a champ and working through it.
The Magic shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Vassell, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. There's the pick. Johnson, a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Orlando leading by 3. Wagner wide open. Off target from 3-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field since the start of the third. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Wagner kicks to Black. Driving in. Wagner against Vassell. And that one's good. Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Here's Champagny. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Champagny. Second chance shot. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a set. And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
Let's play even smarter and make sure.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Devin Vassell, also Chris Paul out there, and it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the 5 roaming the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Paul's shot is off. Orlando leading by 7. To the left wing. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Black. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Vassell drives in. And that one is off. Orlando's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. There's Wagner with the 3. No good. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Champagny connects from 3-point range.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Black, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Bitadze. A good look from Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Spurs are gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Taken away. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Black. Out to Harris. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And it's Fox with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Banchero with the screen. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. That evens the score.
Big forward with quick hands. Oh, he'll let it fly.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Isaac. Chalk up 2 there.
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Here's Fox, and there's the drive.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Caldwell Pope against Fox. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the lane. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Banchero. Driving inside. And finished off by Banchero.
of these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Isaac. He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Money!
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Here's Fox. Takes it inside. A 3 from Wembanyama. Misses the tray. Alley-oop try. It's deflected. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
In that game against the Heat, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Ben Carroll in at the small forward position. And for the Pacers, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
Suggs outside. Yep, that one goes. Suggs has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton's shot is good.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The kick out to Banchero. Isaac with a screen on Walker. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Isaac, the pass to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Turner. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Siakam the screen. Halliburton misses. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
The season is still young, but it's been interesting to watch some of the rookies find their footing here in the NBA, Clark.
That's always one of the more interesting things for me. Everybody's journey of development is their own, and it's different and has a unique pace. Some guys come in ready to contribute right away. They're in a good situation. Others, it takes a minute for them to find their stride. So watching it all unfold is really pretty cool.
Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Banchero. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
And a foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton outside. Here he goes.
Boy, that is great defense from Suggs. He's got all the tools to lock you down and lock you up.
Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Banchero's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Puts up a deep 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Carter, a screen on Turner. The 3 from Banchero. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Halliburton. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Turner. Shot to stop the run. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. He has 6.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 8 points now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Walker finds Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Suggs. Kicks it out to Siakam. It'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Paolo Banchero. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. They get it back. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's going to send Tyrese Halliburton to the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Now here's Halliburton. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Siakam with a screen on Banchero. Here's Walker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Magic leading by 7. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Mathurin against Caldwell Pope. Nice move. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton, and one opportunity.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Magic leading by 9. Carter from outside. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And Carroll with a screen on Mathurin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious. Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Caldwell Pope. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And Carroll from close range.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Turner, a screen on Suggs. Halliburton goes. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
The 3 from Banchero. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
There's a screen by Turner. Out to the wing. Back to Walker. Turner, a screen on Suggs. And Walker, here we go. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Mathurin. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
There's the triple. That one is off. And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting a lot. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Take a look at Orlando. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Orlando Magic.
What's that?
Thanks as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's De Silva in at the 4. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Magic in second, the 4th spot held by the Pacers.
Here you have 2 offenses that feasted off turnovers. Every opponent was a little nervous with the ball around them.
Pacers trail by 12. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Natase with a screen. Franz Wagner, that one's good. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Neesmith. Got a piece of it. And here come the Magic again. Orlando on the fast break. De Silva, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Magic leading by 16. For 3, here's Harris. He buries it from 3. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To the wing, right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. Sinks the tray. Toppin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Wagner, the pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining.
Harris a screen. Wagner for 3. Drills it from deep. Wagner's got 6 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Harris finds Wagner. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Neesmith. Uses the glass on the layup. Neesmith's gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Wagner for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Wagner. Buries it down low. Wagner's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
On the wing, Bryant. Outside Neesmith, takes a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Back to Wagner. Through.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And here at the end. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full
display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Orlando foul.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Halliburton left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando leading by 16. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Pacers shooting 52% from the floor so far. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That'll be a second foul of the game. Franz Wagner checked in for Isaac.
In for the Magic.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Halliburton finds Turner. The kick out to Walker. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Turner. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Banchero. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. Following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Turner passes to Walker. Turner, a screen on Banchero. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Wagner outside. The kick out to Banchero. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Magic lead by 14.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Halliburton against Suggs. It's Walker on the wing. He takes it in. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
The 3 from Banchero. Picked by Carter. Banchero passes to Wagner. Goes up on the wing. Indiana with a rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 15-point game. Turner, a screen on Suggs. Halliburton outside. Here's Halliburton knifing in. And the dunk by Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Magic leading by 13. Wagner with a screen on Walker. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Turner. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Pass to Mathurin. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Magic.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Franz Wagner.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Magic lead by 18.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Pacers with possession here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Caldwell Pope for three. The rebound by Turner. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,
Presents the end. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama. Into the center position. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Halliburton. And it's Fox with the rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Turner with a screen on Fox. Halliburton for 3. The shot misses. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here is Halliburton. We saw him with 29 points last game. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Indiana again missing. And the Spurs with possession. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Walker against Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Halliburton for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Mathurin for 3. Knocked loose. Spurs leading by 5. Sohan with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Sohan inside. Working on Walker. A nice shot by Sohan. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And here is Barnes, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Here's Fox. That one doesn't go. Walker with some nice D. On the wing, Mathurin. No good from outside. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. And the basket by Castle.
Oh, the handle. The rookie Castle flashing his potential.
Pacers trail by 6. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here is Halliburton. He takes it in. And he comes up with the deuce. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton, and it's Fox with the jam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Back to Mathurin. Up top, Fox. Turner covering. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
2 shots.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And he sinks the second. And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Halliburton, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA thanks. And Fox gets it to go.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And Fox gets it to go.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Halliburton.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by San Antonio. Outside Turner, the 3. The kick out to Walker. Second shot opportunity. That one goes. Count it.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 11. On the wing, Turner, the 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Nobody near Barnes. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Halliburton. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 13. Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. All sorts of time. And that one off the back of the rim at the end. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And here is Barnes. The rebound by Halliburton. Over in the corner, Mathurin. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mathurin's got 8 points.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Left side, Turner. From past the arc. They get it again. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Turner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Fans, please direct your attention to center.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't a...
And that'll do it for half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the center. Indiana leading, Nemo with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Nemard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how can he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. You play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Here's Nemo.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Chris Paul.
Now, Nemhard. Tapping a screen on Paul. Driving to the basket. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Bryant with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Right side, Bryant, pass to Shepard. Bryant sets the screen for Shepard. Three-pointer. And Bryant the bucket on the assist from Shepard. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Nemo with it. Chris Paul covering. For the three. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Vassell. Here's Champagny. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Champagny. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Toppin a screen on Paul. Nembhard the pass to Toppin. Four on the clock. Takes a three. Pass to Nembhard. A second chance effort.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pacers leading by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. He's looking for Bryant and finds him. And the shot is good.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Paul outside. And he makes good on the layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Tapping a screen on Paul. Here's Nemo. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the Pacers 5.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Fox against Halliburton. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Pass to Mathurin. Misses the 3.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on Fox. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. With the drive, and Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, that's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moment.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Turner with the screen on Fox. Here's Halliburton. That's down the hash. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Halliburton against Fox. Out to Turner. Halliburton sets the pick for Turner. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Halliburton finds Walker, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Turner against Wembanyama to tie it up. The kick out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Turner with a screen on Fox. Halliburton drives in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Fox. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
And he drives in.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's the quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
How about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so it's Indiana with it. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment.